Hi my loves, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here today. It is so great to have you. I'm so excited for today's video because I haven't been book shopping in such a long time. I've kind of put myself on a mini book buying ban, mainly because I do not have a lot of room left on my bookshelves for more books. But you know, I'm just in the mood today. I'm just in the mood to treat myself a little bit, to go book shopping, to explore a little bit. I'm getting through my physical TBR because I haven't been book shopping as much recently, which I'm very proud of myself for. So I figure it's kind of time to do a little bit of book shopping. Then at the end of this video, I do a little haul, a bit of a collective haul though, because whilst I haven't actively been book shopping the past few weeks, I have accumulated just a few little books, like mainly new releases and stuff. And we can kind of do a collective haul at the end of the video because who doesn't love a good book haul? But I'm so excited to take you along today. It is like 30 degrees outside at the moment, so I'm going to be going to my closest bookstore and not walking ages. Today I'm just going to be going to my nearest bookstore, and I have a few books on my radar that I'm kind of like hoping is going to be there. Number one is Love Redesigned by Lauren Asher. I've just heard so many people rave about this book that it's so good, and I'm just really intrigued about it. And I'm in the mood for like fluffy cute romances at the moment, and I think it's like a friends slash enemies to lovers, like childhood enemies slash friends to lovers. I love a good like enemies or friends to lovers. I have quite a few like high fantasy books on my TBR, not a lot of like romance centric books on my TBR. So I do want to pick up some more romances, some more fantasy romances. I also am in the mood for like some YA thrillers, like, what is that? There's this Lynette Noni one. It's called like Little White Lies or something. I'll try and put it on the screen. I've heard really good things about that book as well. So I'm kind of wanting to get that one as well. A good YA thriller is so much fun. I've been trying to like scroll TikTok and go to my like go-to book recommendation people, see if I can get some recommendations, because I'm kind of in a little bit of a slump at the moment after finishing Magnolia Park's Into the Dark. If you've read it, you know why. So I'm just kind of trying to think of some quick, easy, fun books that I will just speed through at the moment. So I think that's why I'm leaning a lot towards romances. But, you know, we'll see what's there, get intrigued, it'll be fun. I'm going to be going to Big W. So for all my non-Australian girlies, it's basically like Target, and they have like a really good selection of books at the moment, and they're so much cheaper than buying them at a bookstore. I'm all for like supporting local bookstores, but I don't actually have a local bookstore very close to me. When I have the chance, I always go to like independent local bookstores. I just love going there. It's also so much cozier. I love supporting like businesses, but today I'm just going to be going to Big W because, as I said, it is very hot out and I don't want to be like going around the city in the extreme heat. Let's get ready and we're going to head out soon. Just quickly, I thought I'd do a little OOTD so you can see my book shopping outfit for today. So just a cute little white singlet with a little skirt, nice and airy for today. I feel like I need something as cool as possible, so that is what we're wearing. And then I have a lot of jewelry on, as always. And yeah, let's head off. So I'm back. I only ended up getting 2 books while I was actually like out shopping just then. I realized I have quite a few more books than I realized to haul for you. 2 of them I was sent, but the rest I bought myself. But anyway, I'm very excited to read so many of these. I'll first talk about the 2 I just got. So I got Love Redesigned by Lauren Asher. I'm so excited that I got this. I definitely think I'm going to be reading this soon. Like, I don't know, it just seems like my vibe. I love a good lengthy romance book. I don't know why. I feel like it gives more time to like connect with the characters and everything. I'm not sure, but I'm really, really excited for this one. I've seen so many great reviews about it. I didn't mind the fine print. If you don't know, Lauren Asher also has like another series, the Dreamland Billionaire series, and I didn't mind it, but it wasn't my favorite. But I've also heard that people like love this one even if they don't like her other works. So I'm very, very excited to go into this one. As you probably saw in my little vlog, I was thinking about getting Betting on You by Lynn Painter. And then, I don't know, I just decided it's more something I'd like to read on Kindle. Like, I don't know if I'd need the physical copy of it. Because I have limited space, I have to be very particular about what I get. But I do really, really want to read Betting on You sometime soon because I love Lynn Painton's books. The next book I got is Champion of Fate. I was just really intrigued by this cover, if I'm honest. I think it is so, so cool. This is a fantasy romance book, which is great because definitely on the lookout for more. I think this deals a lot with like mythology and stuff, which is really, really great as well. I love a good mythology inspired fantasy romance. Like, literally, it's just my favorite thing. So I'm really, really excited to go into this. I think it is an enemies to lovers kind of forced proximity situation. We are following Reed, and she has always dreamed of being an Aristine, which is like is a female warrior. So it sounds really intriguing. I don't know. I love just going and picking up books that I haven't heard of. I haven't heard one person talk about this, but I'm really, really intrigued, and I think I might start it soon. It just seems like what I'm in the mood for at the moment. It also is kind of giving like dark, like autumn kind of vibes, and we are slowly making our way into autumn here, although it is very, very warm today. So the other 2 books I got just the other week. This is Obsidian Tower by Melissa Caruso. Again, went into the bookstore, saw this cover. It looks so cool. I believe this is like more of a high fantasy book, so we're just more focused on plot, action, and adventure rather than romance. But it just seems like a really, really cool world. It's got like ancient magic, quests, all that kind of stuff, and I love that kind of stuff. I really, really want to read this soon as well. All of these books like are on my immediate TBR, and I can't read quick enough to get through them all, and it's really bugging me. But I really like the look of this one. I feel like I'm gonna love it. Actually, it says on the back that it's an epic fantasy, so yes, very much a like full plot, intricate, detailed fantasy rather than a romancy, but I love a bit of that too. I also got Say You Swear by Megan Brandy. I have literally been seeing this on my Booktok for such a long time, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. It is a college sports romance, I think, and I just see people like absolutely raving about this book, like literally just absolutely loving it. And so I'm like, I feel like I've got to read it. Also, a lot of people who love like Binding 13 love this book, so I'm like, look, I feel like I have to read it now. So I'm going to be reading this soon. I'm actually going to be reading it in a new reading vlog coming up, so keep your eyes out for that. I don't really expect this to be like a masterpiece, but I think I'm gonna get like really connected to the characters really quickly, and really invested in the story, and that's a good thing too. The last book I have actually like bought myself within the past few weeks is the Crescent City 3 House of Flame and Shadow. I have yet to read this book. I'm actually really, really scared. It is also so big. It is 800 pages. But I'm actually really scared to read it because I have been seeing such mixed reviews about this book. Like, some people are obsessed and some people are hating it. Like, I don't know what I'm gonna feel like. I loved the first book, didn't like the second book until the ending. That kind of brought it back for me, but the whole rest of the book I wasn't interested in. And a lot of people have said it's great for the first like few hundred pages and then it gets really, really bland. So I'm not sure what I'm gonna think of this. I'm not the biggest Sarah J Maas fan in the world, but I do really like her works. I've read like every other book she's written. So I feel like I've got to just bite the bullet and do it soon. If you've read this, please let me know what you thought, because I'm so conflicted to go into it. It's also just so big, and I have like so many books on my TBR at the moment that I want to get to before that, like that are just pressing me, and I don't want to read this and be distracted the whole time thinking about other books. The next 2 books were sent to me in a book package. One was a blind book date, which is really cute, and the other one was just a book box, so like it's coordinated with like food, snacks, candles, all that kind of stuff to have like your perfect cozy book night. The book that came in that package was The Lost Bookshop. This is like a cozy fantasy book, which I'm very excited to read. It is about a vanishing bookshop, which I just think is really, really cool. As I said, giving cozy vibes, giving snuggle up with a cup of tea, read this all night kind of vibes, which I love. And especially because it's going into autumn soon, I feel like this will be perfect. So I'm very grateful for getting this. And then the next book I got sent in a blind book date, and this is The Will of the Many. I believe this is a dark academia fantasy. I do think it is quite like political, like it is quite a strong world that's being created in this, and it is very, but in the little kind of blind book date thing, it says that it is a magic school mystery. It is Australian author, and it is a high fantasy. So it ticks all my boxes. I'm very excited to read it, and I like getting books that I haven't heard of before because it makes me like branch out my reading a little bit more. But that is my little book haul. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you enjoyed today's video and coming along book shopping with me. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for being here. I've got so many more vlogs coming up, so stay tuned for that, and I can't wait to see you in them.